what's all this stuff about loading? Because when I was younger, my brother was bodybuilding. He would tell me that you had to load up,
Yeah.
i.e., you had to have a huge dosage for a week and
Yeah.
then thereafter go back to a low dosage.
It's just so your body ultimately reaches a capacity for creatine storage. So if you want to get there faster, you load. It's 5 grams, 4 to 5 times a day. So a total dose of 20 to 25 grams in a day. Some people are going to find that that's a little bit of an overload for them on their gut. There is a byproduct of creatine breakdown. Creatinine is what it's called. We get it measured whenever we get our blood test done. That can sometimes pull along with it some extra water, and that can make you feel a little gut discomfort from that. Again, at lower dosages, if you're using hydrochloride, you wouldn't see that breakdown as much. You wouldn't get as much of that accumulated breakdown of creatinine, so you might get less of that bloating. That's the only indication why I would ever suggest hydrochloride is if you are some of that 15% of people that have some sensitivity to that. The only indication why I would ever suggest hydrochloride is if you are some of that 15% of people that have some sensitivity to that. And a lot of times getting around the loading phase and not doing it would bypass some of that discomfort that you feel, that gut discomfort that you feel from taking it. So what happens if you don't load? You just ultimately get to the same capacity at a slower pace. So anywhere from 27 to 35 days or so, you're going to reach that full capacity anyway. If you're taking it because you want to see benefits in performance, like power output and performance, let's say leading up to an event that's a competition in 4 or 5 days, then you might want to load because you have to kind of get to those full capacities sooner. But I don't really see a need to have to load if, again, in the long run, you take away any of those risks, those gut risks, and then you get to that ultimate level anyway.
And what about the proteins I've got here?